Yo, how's it going, everyone? Sorry for the delay. Was a little bit caught up, but I'm here, and that's what it's all about, right? I also tried making a playlist earlier on the day, but I have not sorted the music, so the music could go anywhere. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me be sure about that. The funny thing with the volume control for this program is that my volume is already at like, what is it, 10%? 5%? It's not loud at all. I could go all the way up to 100. But I feel that's like unnecessary, right? I think this sounds correct, right? Let me know if it's too loud or anything's wrong. But yeah, most of the songs in this playlist are remixes from artists that I found on YouTube, and they do allow you to use their music. There are a few where I don't know the artist anymore, so I'm trying to find where the artist, or like what the original artist's name is, but so far I couldn't find it. Also, have you noticed that if you type a message, it actually gives a sound blip? I think, yeah, I already had this on Monday, but because of it being a collab, maybe it didn't get noticed. But yeah, now if you type out a message, there's a very short time blip, and we have 3 variants of it. We have short, medium, and long. And it depends if your message is shorter than 5 characters, longer than 5 but below 20, or if it's longer than 20 characters. So we did update a little bit. Let's see, over here, what I found out is very simple. I should not touch this model itself anymore, because we just have the walk cycle for that, right? So what I did is I added an empty and then a circle for the walk cycle, because this is where the feet will be within. Like this is the max range of the feet, right? And by parenting that to my model, I can make my model. Wait, no. By parenting my model to the circle, I can make the circle move, and then the model follows. But there is some inconsistency still, so that's why you can see that I'm keyframing everything here. But the general idea is that he's moving, and you can see that I started from the last bit. You see that this part where there's a lot of keyframes, the legs are actually correct around here. You don't see the legs like sliding over the floor, but you do see that here. Like you see that very clearly. It's almost like you're moonwalking here. Here, see that? And that's not something you want. You want to prevent that kind of slide. So that's why I was working on this. And you can see me using these guides to see where the shoe land at the front and the back, so I can make it correct. But then you see, like, here and there seems to be a tiny mistake. So for example, for this one, it should be moving a little bit more to the front. Did I do that correctly? Uh-huh. But I wonder why the annotations will not go backwards. It's only towards the future. Like if I put it here, you can see that it's still there, right? But the moment I go beyond that, I wonder why that is. Because I still want to know it should be here, right? But yeah, we're just gonna chill and work on this stuff because I figured it out, so now I can just make it correct. Let's see if I have to move it again. Darn it. And you can see me sliding there, and that's not something that we want. So we have to grab this and then move it all the way back here. So it actually fits. Because now if we step, it makes a little bit more sense, right? There's a little bit of weird movement here. At the moment, this is just the only way I know how to adjust this kind of stuff. I hope in the future we can make it more suitable. Wait, how do I put the scene so that it doesn't go too far back? Let's see. So we can start at 85. And then we want it to continue till 135. It does feel a little bit weird. Maybe I should not do 138, 180. Because there seems to be some lag. You see that? Wonder why that is. I'm at the moment not really sure where that delay is coming from. But let's just continue first. Let's see, object data. Oh. Hey Yuki, how you doing? Ugh. Pay up, Jim. Okay, Mr. IRS. Let's see how much is. Oh, 11. That's quite a lot. That's a pretty high roll there. How have you been, Yuki? Everything okay? Mighty critical strike. Are you gonna make that your special attack? Then we need some reverb on that pronunciation. Mighty critical strike. It's a finisher from Kamen Rider X8. Ah. We didn't really have that much Kamen Rider here. Over here we had the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And then we had the Power Rangers in space, I think. And after that, I sort of got lost what they were doing with the Power Ranger stuff. Because then suddenly you had ninjas and samurai and I don't know what other crossover things they had. Dino Force, I think, was also a thing. Let's see, output. Now we can put that to 30. I think it was there, right? Okay, so we had that feed over there, and we have to keep that feed until somewhere there. I'm guessing here we would want to probably put, let's see, frame 63, huh? '63, somewhere around here. And now I can move it. You can see it's not perfect, but at least we got something to work with. A little bit more back. So we're using the blue annotations pretty much for lining everything out. The Power Ranger, the Power Ranger most of the time are the abridged version of the JP original Super Sentai. You could ask John for more. Oh yeah, I know there like a lot of things is a crossover. You notice it the most, like if you look at the Western actors for the Power Rangers, right? You see that some of them are taller or muscular or that sort of stuff. But the moment you see the transformation scene and you see them in their Power Ranger outfit, suddenly they're very short and very thin, right? They have like the typical Japanese body proportion. And that was quite noticeable, I think, with the black guy and the Red Ranger, I think, because the Red Ranger was kind of buff, I think. So then you wonder, like, where did all that muscle go? But of course, as a kid, you don't think about that kind of stuff. But later on, you think, like, hey, yeah, that does look kind of weird. So are you guys working on anything? How's your week been so far? Hope you're having fun. Are you working on any creative projects? It's kind of funny that there is some kind of bounce in my step. You see that? You see that especially on the front, on this side, like boing, boing. Kind of funny how that works. Nothing much, just playing MC. Oh, Minecraft. Hey, you can make some pretty big projects there as well. What you making? Any grand projects? Okay, so what if we do it like this on 30 and then we put it here? Ooh, Ordinary Day. It's such a nice song. It's modded. Also has done... Wait. And also has done making a house without a roof yet. Oh. Hopefully you will approve my build. We'll post it one day on your DC. Yeah, go for it, man. Whenever you want to share something, you can just post it on the Discord. I'd love to see what you're working on. Yeah, there's a weird shakiness to it. You see, there's like this weird moment where it feels like it's walking like a robot instead of it being smooth, right? I guess we can fine-tune that later. Robot Jinn. Maybe someday, if I know how. Okay, we can put the scene to 0 now. Wait, maybe I have to look into the... What was it called again? It wasn't the deep... No. Action editor, shape key... Action editor, dope sheet... Not this one. Dope sheet. What was it called again? Nonlinear animation. I think it was that one. $39. Oh, it's the armature, right? Pose armature. What's it pose? It's not showing it. There you are. Yeah, we have to smooth it out a little bit. I am gonna be curious how I can do that. See, this is the last decent one. Wait, did it move everything? Ah, that's annoying. Like this. There we go. And that spot has to remain there all the way to 0. Oh, we're close. Oh, this is such a good song. I remember when I used to play S4 League and this trailer came out. Man, I was a big fan of what's her name? Lilith. Wait, is there actually any artwork of Lilith online? Lilith S4 League. There is. Let's see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Can I show you guys? Where's my... properties? Chrome. There we are. This character. I thought she was so cool. Like, she had this hoodie, and then the... like a Japanese kind of bandage thing on her chest. She didn't use a sight. She had some kind of like keyblade, but instead of a keyblade, it was a staff. Let's see. Here you can see that like one end is like a key thing, and this is the handle. Calliope, but purple. Nah, not Calliope, but purple. It's better. And this was the rival, I think. Ophelia. I think. Oh yeah, there they are. So you can see Lilith is the one on the right with the keyblade staff thing. And then on the left you see Ophelia. And they were like opposing faction. And that was the Dark Lightning season of S4 League, was season 2. So this is League of Legends. No, don't you dare. Wait. Should I show you guys? S4 League trailer. Let's see if it's still there. S2. I think it was this one, probably. The graphics probably aged a little bit, but that's probably a fake 1080. Wait, is it playing audio on the stream? Yes, it is, but it's a little bit on the loud side. Like, the game world was virtual anyway, right? So everything was in code based. But like the whole lightning was part of the music. I love that. Like, it's pretty much like Black Rock Shooter, right? If you think about it. Like, this game is like, what, 15 years ago? Sadly, it went offline. You can no longer play it. So they added some new levels as well. See, it's very old. Like, you can see that the trailer doesn't look as splashy as current trailers, right? But still pretty good. But yeah, that's I love that, man. Like, the entire vibe. Like, I still like the whole contrast with like darker colors and then having one emissive color that's like way brighter. Hey, that one looks smoother. Well, at least it's sorted out a little bit better, but now you're gonna have to fine tune a lot. Okay, so we're standing here still, right? No movement after this. But over here, we might have to go back a little bit more. And then we have to delete these small ones, I think. Yeah, I think I should just delete the in-betweens. That already makes it look somewhat smoother. This is mostly gonna be fine-tuning. Okay, I think this looks relatively smooth now. Uh-huh, 100 until 135 looks smooth now. -1.7 -1.7, and then this one should also go back. What's a game that for you is very nostalgic, by the way? Probably PS2 games. Ooh. Like, which games? Like Dragon Ball Tenkaichi? Like Tenkaichi... Wait. You had Dragon Ball Z Budokai 1 till 3. And then you also had Tenkaichi 1 and 2, right? For the PlayStation 2. I remember those a lot. I also remember Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. And Tony Hawk's Underground 1 and 2. Let's see. What else was there? Borderlands, Assassin's Creed 2, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Army of Two, Portal, Lost Planet 2, Metal Gear Solid, Ultraman games, most of them. Oh, so you were definitely a big Kamen Rider fan then. So for me, I still got my PlayStation 2, but I haven't really hooked it up. Like, do you think it would be fun to play like old PlayStation 2 games? If my memory cards are still alive, that is. Although we could also, for nostalgia. Oh, yo, I sort of feel like sometimes like wanting to play skateboarding games. Oh, I want to show you something. So there is a game called Bomb Rush Punk, right? Let me turn on the screen again so you can see what's happening. Okay, this guy is apparently very good, so don't think that I can do this, but you can see that there's like skating, BMX, sliding. See, there's a lot of that stuff, right? I should probably watch normal. Wait, Sonic levels in Bomb Rush Funk Cyber Funk is peak video game. Wait, I want to see this. Probably turn off the music though. Oh, wow, there are mods for that? But you're supposed to be skating, right? But you don't really see that on Shadow's model. But yeah, it's mostly like graffiti, wall running, grinding. Well, wall skating, I guess. But the cool thing I saw with this guy, like with this game, is on VGen, there's a person that can actually make mods for you. Let me look it up. Saved. Where are you? Oh, there they are. Here. So this is a person that makes a mod for this game, and you can hire him to make your model or any model that you want in the game. So I was thinking, would it be funny if I hired this guy and then make my 3D model available for in-game? So you can actually play this game as yourself, or I can play the game as myself. I think my model is pretty simple, right? It's mostly an outfit, like a bar outfit with some details added to it. But it does look funny. So that's why I was thinking like, oh, if you get that game and if there's a lot of mods for it, I can literally put myself in the game then as a mod. And it has that very old game vibe as well. Like, I could try to make myself as a low poly model, but then I still have the issue of not knowing how to mod it into the game, right? Or not knowing how to use the skeleton thing to attach everything. There's some issue here, around 90. Ninety has to be more back, I guess. What I could do then, imagine if I got the low poly model made by someone else. I could ask them for permission, like, oh, would I be able to try out turning that into a Vtuber model, like 3D asset? Because you have to ask permission before you do stuff, right? That's the right way to do stuff. Because they only offer the service to make it into a game model, not into a Vtuber model. There's something awkward here. Okay, I think up till 70 we're good now. And now the problem is over here. And then we remove these two. Uh-huh. I'm gonna hit you with the emotional damage with Dango Daikazoku. Though I always mess up the name, how to pronounce it. Ow! You don't like the emotional damage? But it is a remix. I was looking at my old music libraries and I have so many remixes. Wait, I should count how much U and Owen remixes I got. Let's see. U and Owen. How many results? 31. I have 31 U and Owen songs. That's weird over here. I think it's best to do it every 10 frames, huh? We're missing something at 45. Hmm. 228. Oh, have you ever played the Ratchet and Clank games? Okay, for the most part, it seems to be okay. At least it's a little bit more stable than before. And we need to walk slower than normal for this dramatic effect for the camera, right? Rather have too much frames than too little frames. But there's still something over here. I'm not sure who that is, but I am not available at the moment. Someone tried calling me, but anyone who knows me would know that I am busy today with streaming. So that is probably a stranger that's calling me. If you look at the hip height, I think we're good. For the legs, there's a little bit of sliding here, I think. Where was it? There. Here, there's some sliding. So why did the sliding happen over there? See, we have to be over here. So maybe we went back a little bit too much. Where's it? There it is. So it should be here at the previous one as well. And then it should remain there like this. Let's see what it does. Sort of better. So what if we, for example, look at it from the camera and then we turn the fog back on? Where's our fog? Ooh. Well, at least we're walking out of the shadows now. There's still like this weird hardness to the step, I guess. Maybe that's because we're walking a little bit too slow. It's on frame 25. Time to go back to the mine. You gonna dig more? Good luck, man. Sorry if I'm not talking that much, but I'm trying to focus on trying to apply something that I learned yesterday. Or I figured it out yesterday. Gonna try to finish the house. I need a roof. Oh, what kind of roof are you thinking about? Are you thinking about bricks or wood? Deep slate. Oh, deep, like the dark gray ones, right? That's a nice color, yeah? Let me guess, is your house more colorful? Is it like a very saturated brown color? Medieval style. Ah. Or is it like cobblestone? Striped spruce corners. The bottom is cobblestone. The middle and second floor is striped oak. Let's see. Striped spruce corners. Striped spruce. Was spruce the orange one? Wait, let me go look it up. I'm kind of curious. MC spruce. Minecraft. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get the ones, the color of the corner. And then you said the bottom is cobble. That's pretty much like the brick foundation, sort of, if you stone foundation. The middle and second floor is striped oak. Oh, that's just okay. That's lighter. Yeah. Got it. What was that other color that I'm thinking of? Minecraft wood shades. I was thinking of. Do I see the name? Jungle. I think what I'm thinking of was jungle. Like the jungle is the more orange one, right? And then birch was very light, I think. Hey, but that's a nice color, man. Birch is very light. Yeah. What's your preferred wood to work with in Minecraft? I kind of like the darker wood colors. It makes the floor look somewhat older. Well, I feel if I were to do something more modern, then I'm probably gonna work with birch and the spruce. But if I try to make something old, I do the dark oak or the jungle stuff. Ah, classic Bleach song. Soundscape to Ardor. But this is a remix, of course, but... Man, I still remember these songs. Very dramatic. I think we're good with the lag animation for now. Although there is a jump early on. Let's see. Where's that jump? Wait, wasn't there a way to see acceleration? Shape key editor, no. Graph editor. There we go. This is where you can see the speed, and the speed should be averaging out, right? Alright, you can see the screenshot. Oh, let me go check. Ooh. Don't question the fox girl. But if you say don't question the fox girl, then I'm gonna start questioning about the fox girl. Is it the Minecraft version where all the animals and enemies are turned into waifus? Wait, why do I see a Minecraft Steve looking into the chest? Did you start a family, Yuki? It's a new mob, mate. That one is a trophy. Oh, I thought maybe you settled down and you have a wife and a kid. Because the I mean, you added a mod for that? What, for settling down? It seems to be taking a dip over here. So how would I be able to average this out? Like, is there a way to do that? Select. Linear. No. Because what I pretty much want is it to be averaged, right? Or do I have to now do this manually? Oh, I love this song. It's always like the final showdown, right? This song that plays. Stand up, be strong, know right from wrong. Forever hands, believe yourself. Be strong, know right from wrong. Forever hands, believe yourself. Was this with the final Getsuga? I'm not sure anymore. I think it made it worse. Oh, yeah. You can see it on this leg. We should not do this. Maybe up to frame 60 or something. And the one Eisen wrecked everyone. I don't think it was Eisen the one wrecking everyone. Wasn't it the other way around? Wait, let me look it up. Any comments on the house? Wait, you want feedback on the house? Because if you want feedback, I could give. Let's see. At the moment, if I look at your house, I can see that it's very flat at the moment, right? So what you could do is maybe bring the brick outwards, like the brickwork, make it stick out. And then have the top layer in cobblestone. How do you call it? Like the cobblestone staircase. Let's see. You could also extrude the corner pillars, maybe. Wait. There's a. I think there's enough images online to show you what I mean. Come on. Okay, found it. Let me share you. Okay, so over here you see the Minecraft house, right? Over here. So you can see that the wood over here that's used for the columns, it's sticking out, right? And because it's sticking out, it adds more depth to the building. And then you can see the cobblestone wall behind it. I think if you add that to your building, it can already add a lot of effect. And then of course you also have that over here, that you have like different layers or like different depths. Like making things stick out, like even like these things, like those corner points where the log sticks out, that can make it really come alive. So I think if you would do something like that, it will already help it a lot. Let's see, I think they did it. No, they didn't do it here, but they did add some. How do you call it? Like a roof that sticks out, and this one sticks out. But the pillars equal with the wall. But then over here you can see that these pillars are sticking out here to make some kind of walkway. Let's see. Oh, over here they added some fences on the front side. That could be nice as well, to add some fencing. Ah yeah, here you can see it as well. As you can see that the corners, the columns, are sticking out compared to the beige wall over here. So if you add stuff like that to your Minecraft house, suddenly it comes alive way more. But hey, you're already using different materials for your house, so it's already way better. Are you already having plans for the interior? Like, are you gonna place like beams or like columns on the inside? Or are you gonna separate it into smaller rooms? Or are you gonna keep it like a big room? Let's see. You could like imitate the like wooden houses where you can actually see the beam construction at the top. Hopefully that's helpful advice. The first floor will be the magic stuff mod. The second floor would be the home area, bed, etc. And the bottom is the storage area. Oh. Do you have multiple entrances to your house or like a singular one? Although, I guess if you have multiple entrances, it also becomes harder to defend, right? Only one. Ah. Are you gonna make like a... Are you gonna raise the floor at the front side? It's that stairs. Ah. Like what you could do... I'm not sure if you're up for it, but what you could do is like... Use 2 stairs down that are made of wood. Then make like a terrace, like a garden area in front of your house. And then have the staircase in stone leading further down, and then fence it off. So it's like a private garden kind of thing. I don't think I have pictures anymore from my old Minecraft things. Do I have any? Screenshots from a long while ago. Now, the furthest my screenshots go is... Oh, wait, I do got a screenshot. You want to see what I was working on before I became a VTuber? Like, before I was active as a VTuber? I can show it on the Discord, probably. Yeah, I should be able to find them. Sherex. Where is it? Wait, can I add more images? Yes, I can add more images. Nice. Do we have a nice world view? Where is it? Oh, found some. I need... Like, these aren't like screenshots made at the same time. It's more like a progression thing that I did, where every once in a while I would be taking pictures. But when I was playing with friends, we did actual city planning because they were also engineers, right? So we were talking with each other through like zoning and planning areas and that sort of stuff. Let's see where I think I had a windmill somewhere. Is this the screenshot with the windmill? I think it was. And I think after that I got busy with other stuff. Let's see. Tags. What do I tag this as? I guess gameplay. Screenshots. Let's see if it actually allows me to post. There we go. Why not on the MC? Wait, what do you mean on the MC? Oh, the Minecraft. Yeah, I could put it there as well, but this is more like what I did way before, right? So you could see that I was working on this big castle with like an outer wall and an inner wall. And it had like some farm area at the top side. What in the name of God tarnation? But you can see what we were doing there, right? It's like even on the... so we had a... That's gonna take a long time. I need to grind a lot of stuff. Yeah, I was busy with that for like 3 months. And later on you can see the top-down views, right? So you could see the area where I was placing the windmill. And we were also paving the roads between the village. Like you can see part of the brown road going into the snow. That's what we manually made. And then on the upgraded one, you can already see other pathways starting, and we replaced the pathways inside the village with actual brick. So it became more like an actual town. And then you can see a zone where we did alphabet stuff, right? Like the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, or like all those letters, right? We did that so we could talk to each other like, oh, who wants to develop what zone? So I could say like, oh, I want to develop plot A, or I want to do K or L or M. And then we could have farmland, or we could have sheds there. And we were also like zoning out the flat pieces of the land here and there, so we could see like, okay, this is decent for bigger projects, because then you don't have to deal with the steep hills, right? And then the last picture, you can see the actual windmill in 3D. It's not all in order, but at least you get to see a little bit of how we approach things, right? So what do you feel about those old projects? Do you now understand why within Minecraft I started making those things right off the bat when we did the Minecraft streams? I feel weak. No, don't be. Like, don't feel weak at all. You have to consider I'm an engineer, right? I did like a 4-year study specifically for construction engineering.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Jinzou Jinn.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Jinzou Jinn. Stop calling.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, goddammit, stop calling. This is Jinzou Jin's. Hi, Smucker. We were talking a little bit about my old projects that I used to do in Blender. Wait, can I show Discord? How do I show Discord on stream? Can I? Let's see. I see Steam, Mix It Up, Chrome, Blender, Chrome, Explorer. Oh wait, there it is. Discord. So I should be able to show it. Yeah, see, this is the castle I was building before I became a VTuber. But I was making this together with 2 other construction engineers. Like, we all did the study, and we all got our bachelors, and we were just working on this in Minecraft because we thought, why the hell not, right? And then let's see, we had the planning over here. So you could see like, oh, these are all the flatlands where you can work on stuff. And then we also had things turned into plots, but that was after we already did the windmill. Like, this is the windmill that we made. And then after the windmill, we had like a sawmill here at the water side. Let's see. And then we wanted to do the other stuff as well. And then eventually you can see on one of the top-down views is that we went from this, where it's just dirt roads that we made from the other village to this village, and this being dirt roads, that we upgraded it to this, where you can see like there's actually brickwork in town. But could it withstand a siege? Oh no, definitely not. So this was just primarily decorative. There was no city wall at all yet. You can see we died a few times here as well. On the hillside. But yeah, we wanted to have like a little harbor area and a sawmill, and like we also had the what was that mod called again, where you could automate stuff? Fall damage is a bitch. Yeah. Also, I like the mods where they add like random buildings to the world. So sometimes you could find these kind of little buildings in the forest, and you could visit and find interesting stuff there. It made exploration a lot more fun, because otherwise it's just an empty world, right? And I think this was like, we had a house like this, and then we had a blacksmith like this, and we were making, what was this again? This one was supposed to be higher. Like my soul. No, don't worry about it, man. Like, remember, I was doing this together with 3 other guys, and each of us had a construction engineering and architectural design bachelor degree. So it makes sense that our projects are like bigger, and well, we put more attention to detail on it, right? But I don't think I have any other image beyond that. Like, I'd love if I had some, but it's a little bit of a bummer that that world went down. Wait, do I have some images here? The cool thing with the windmill, though, that it was working. Like the windmill was actually rotating and everything. Hold up, do chat messages have sound effects now? Yeah, they do. And they also have different sound lengths depending on how long the message is. Like if you only type like a smiley or like a single word, then you get a shorter sound effect. And if you type something between the 5 and 20 characters, it's like medium sized. And if you put like a long message, it will type out longer. It's just an effect that I added on Sunday. So it was already on Monday, but since we were collabing and a lot of talking was happening, so I increased the side a bit. Yep. If you add if you extrude the pillars a little bit more to the outside, I think it could look very nice. Let's see, do I have anything else? Oh, wait, I do have a picture of our automation. Maybe I should drop that in the Discord as well. Because we were using that mod to automate certain farming. Where is it? See, we have this. There we go. Yeah, we had to create mod. So if you look here, you could see that there was like a sawmill here, and then over here it would deliver the wood, and it would split here into the upper row. No. It would go here, and then here, and then here. And then there would also be another material coming down from up here, down here. I remember back in the medieval era where we had conveyor belts. Yeah, totally. And then this was the blacksmith interior. You could see like some of the pillars here. See, there's an obvious contrast. And then these areas also stuck out a little bit. You can see at the top, at the bottom, there were pieces sticking out that added a little bit to the 3D feel of it. I don't think you can see it on stream because of the... Wait, can I... Yeah, you can see it here at the top, right? That we didn't just have the exterior color of the roof. We also put like pillar... How do you call it? Like roof supports. Over here. So it made more sense constructually. And this was inside the windmill. It looks a little bit over the top, but what we did is we attached the windmill to the central gear wheel. And with that gear wheel, we could crush, I think, wheat into flour. And then that flour could be used to make bread, I think. I think that's how it went. Of course, normally it would be lower tech, right? But that's the limitation of the mod pack, I think. Like, you can't make it too simple looking, right? But yeah, that's pretty much what we did. Also, Smucker, how are you doing today? We were just working in Blender and then getting sometimes a little bit distracted with Minecraft. We're sliding. You see that our one leg? It's sliding there. Why is our leg sliding over there? So if you look from the start, our foot is standing still. Our foot is standing still. And then over here, it's sliding at frame 60. You see how it's sliding over the floor? It's like incorrect. Doing all right? Nice. How's your injury? Are you healing up well? I wonder, should I replace the cobblestone with the cobble wall instead, since it's more thin? Wait, the cobble wall. I would say use the cobblestone. Oh, okay. I get what you're trying to do. What you want to do is what you're asking is putting the cobblestone wall between the existing wooden pillars, right? Is that what you're asking? That could work, but then your top side would still be a little bit more more thicker. So if you look at the building, then usually what people like to do is they make the base bigger than the top, right? Think of a pyramid. Usually the bottom of the pyramid is wider than the top, right? Or the next floor above it. So that's what people tend to like to do with buildings. So if you use a wall piece like that, it could look like it's thinner at the base, then it would be like 2 floors higher. So you could consider that. Or you bring the cobblestone out a little bit. That could... Oh, wait, why not? Yeah, why not that? Wait, I'm gonna do a shitty Photoshop, right? Let me... Photoshop. No. There. If I make a new 1920 by 1080, of course we need a white background. Or, well, not necessarily. We could make it a darker background. That works as well. And then we can draw with white. Do we have like a pencil type? Ew. It looks ugly. Well, we'll have to do. So imagine you have your building, right? What you could do is how should I do this? Excuse my sketching skills. Like, I'm drawing with a mouse is not the chillest thing to do. Darn it. So think of this as the top of the cobblestone. And then, for example, you have some windows over here. So what you could have is, for example, this is your cobblestone level, right? So you can see that the cobblestone level sticks out a little bit more. So if you were to look at it from the side, what you could say is, instead of using the sketch pencil, maybe we can use rectangles. Wait, do we? How high are your locations again? Cobblestone is at least 5 blocks high. Like this. And is your... Because you gotta... Only 4? Okay, so your building is pretty much this, right? It is... Oop. So would this be your basement then? Like, the cobblestone wall here? Oh, hi Tatsuya! We're talking about Minecraft for a bit. Yep, the cobblestone is the basement. Okay, so you got your basement there. And then I should probably change the color of the floor so you don't get confused what we're talking about. Yeah, we're having a little bit of a different playlist today as well. Okay, so we're gonna take this one. Transform path, scale. I'm not sure about the brick anymore, but was it something like this? Like the... What do they call it? The... Wait, why is it not duplicating? Oh shit, that's it. Yeah, that's a different program. I'm a dumbass. Because it works like this, right? The... Did I grab everything? I think we're missing... Okay. Transform. Scale. There we go. So now I have to go select what I want to delete, which is it this one? No. And then this has to merge shapes. I might need to head. Wait, I might need to head the board. Oh, head to bed, you mean, or? Remake the board of the house. Ah, yeah. So what I was thinking is that you could make it like this. How tall is your second floor? Is it the same? Also like this? Five blocks. Oh, okay, so it's similar as the other one. It's like 4 blocks high, and then the 5th is the floor, right? I'm guessing. Are you using full blocks or half blocks, by the way, for your like the floor type? Is it a full block or a half block? Full block slabs is a way to commit death, especially on the interior. Really? It's not that bad. There is something cool you can do with slabs though. So let me pick the drawing thing again. There we go. Like a support. So if you have like these slabs, right? Then you could put I did a post of a new pic. Oh. Like imagine this is the, how do you call it? Like the wood block? So if you're looking from the bottom, like if you look in this direction, you can still see the support pillar over here then, which you can then extend downward to make a column. And then on the other side you could do the same. Man, my drawing with the mouse is shitty these days. Jeez. Like you could have something like this. And then this one is still at the top, it's still a full block, right? But at the bottom, it is a half block, which then exposes this side. So it's visible if you want to have that, if you want to have your columns visible, right? So on our other image, let's see, which one is it? This one, and this, and this. We can then edit that, transform, scale to like a half block. We should probably group this. Okay, we can remove this one. There we go. Like, you could put it like this. And then this would be... Can I make this semi-transparent to do a depth effect? Yes, we can. And we can do that over here as well. Like this, perhaps. And then your column would probably be, let's see. So we could make the wall thinner actually. Is it this one? This till this? So you were talking about the cobblestone walls, right? Which are thinner. Like this. So what you could do then is pretty much put the cobblestone wall one outwards compared to your existing wood wall. And then the corner. Did I grab everything? No, we're missing one. Okay, that's annoying. Everything is the same color. Okay, so these. These four have to get out. This one has to be added. Then where's that last block? There's still a block missing. Where are you? Oh, there you are. This one into the group. And then we... Your corner pieces were a little bit darker, right? So let's imitate this with a multiply or an overlay. Something like that. I'm hoping that this makes sense, what I'm trying to show. But yeah, you have to pretty much imagine that it works like this. Oh shit. I have to I accidentally painted on the same layer. Normally you shouldn't do that in Photoshop, but think of it like this. So the cobble wall, I put stairs on them. Yeah. Pretty much. So your original wall was this one over here. Right? And we're doing that because you wouldn't want to rebuild your entire home, right? So this is your... Come on. This is your original wall, which you keep. And then on the lower level for your basement, you put a staircase on the side and then walls underneath it. And that makes the building still a little bit more thicker on the base than at the top. But then you can also have these, you can see the dark brown rectangles here, right? That would be the columns. That would be where the columns would be. So let's see, this color is this. I'm trying to make that clear. But yeah, you can make stuff like that. But it does require to have a little bit more materials to work with. It should be doable, right? Ooh, that looks nice as well, what you got there. It's modded Minecraft, I will be fine. Ah. It's still Wednesday, but we're listening to Out of Touch Thursday. Let's see, let's go back to Blender. Also, if you see on the right, I use stone brick instead of what... Wait, what do you think? Should it be logs or still the brick? I think it makes sense for the stone part to actually use stone columns as well. But if you do that, it is important that they aren't like flush with the wall, right? So you could use a brick block and then the cobblestone wall in between, right? So you still have like a depth effect to it. Also, it's very nice that you have a mini-map and everything on installed. And we're still suffering here with the lag doing the weird thing. Oh, should I remove these two maybe? Also, sorry for taking your time. Oh, no problem, man. I use someone's mod pack? Nice. Then you don't have to troubleshoot yourself, right? I think something definitely broke here. I need an engineer approval so that I can get clearance to be able to build on like certain... so you don't get your license revoked. I'm not that bad. There's the slipping again. That's what he said. Why is this slipping back? That's so annoying. Leave me alone! Akira! What happens if I delete this one? So 4 before 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. So it seems to work if we do it every 2 on average. Instead of, like, we don't have to do it on every 10 frames. We can maybe do it on every... Let's see what this looks like. That looks a lot smoother actually. So what would happen if we do it further? Like we don't do anything between this, 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 and this, and this. Like what would happen then? Then we would be slipping again, huh? Yeah, I see slipping. From 90 to 80, there's something weird going on. Okay, 100 is good, 90 is good. But 80... Let's go back further. So hard to see. Ah. Oops. We're slipping again. We're slipping here. That looks somewhat better. So it seems on 130, and then 85, and then 55. There seems to be a moment where I have to put it in between instead of on top of it. So based on this, the jump from, it's a jump of 30. So that means if we have that here at 55, it should also happen at 25. Hey, this is some Toho music. Well, not official Toho music, but how do you call it? The fan stuff? There we go. Okay, so we got it over there, but I still feel like we're missing something. There.
Hey there, demons. It's me.
Your boy. Hi there, Aiko. How are you doing tonight or today? Hope you're having a good day without any worries. We're trying to solve our slipping issue with the in Blender. Does that look better? I don't think we're slipping anymore. Making some frames. Is it war frames? Yeah. Which one are you working on at the moment? I've been trying to look at Chroma again. I've also been looking at Inarus to see like how I could build them, because I don't really have builds for them. I was thinking for Chroma, maybe it could be interesting to have the eye ability as well, but I'm not sure. For the Inaros, I was sort of thinking of doing the Sandstorm plus, what was it called again? Sandstorm plus Breach Surge, but I'm not sure yet. Sido 9 and Citrine, nice. I also have to build Sido 9 and Citrine. Well, I did build Citrine, but I'm not using them because they don't have a prime variant, right? I do have to build Sido 9 so I can throw him into the subsume system, so I can actually get his ability because he has a pretty good ability. Let's see. There was an alternative for the radiation breach search build. How did I do that again? It wasn't gloom. Oh wait, yeah, I remember. So some people said that gloom was good on Chroma to slow down enemies around him, but I'm not sure about that one. I was thinking. I'm also trying to look for Tempest Barrage, like who would benefit from that as a subsume. So I was thinking of either doing that on Chroma or on Hildrin. Like imagine with a Hildrin, you have your fort, so you fly in the air, and then you can easily target which zones you want to bombard with the Tempest Barrage, right? Although I've seen other people use Vial Rush on Hildrin, so you can dash in midair, because it gives you forward movement. Let's see, what was the other thing on Chroma? I kind of lost it, I think. There was another ability also for Inarus that would work together with his Sandstorm. But what was it again? It wasn't something to stay in the air. Wait, I'm gonna look at that subsum list because I'm curious now. Subsum list Warframe. Helmint, there you are. Let's see. Wait, those aren't all the heck? Where are the other subsums? Hello? Wait, normally you see it like a table of like all the abilities you can get. Subsumable abilities. There. Where is it? Oh yeah, one other idea was to give Caliban Sentient Wrath to Chroma as like a CC thing, because Chroma doesn't really have any CC, right? He can't really lift enemies or stop enemies from doing anything. But on the other end, he also doesn't have a way to armor shred. But yeah, frontal cast only, and Tau status effect is removed, so it's pure Tau damage. And it being a frontal cast is kind of annoying if it's just a cone instead of like a radial shockwave. There's Fractured Blast, strength diminished, damage reduced to health drop chance reduced, energy orb chance. Fractured Blast could be funny for Chroma, so he can recover his energy and his health, maybe. Let's see, we have Evade, Healing, Invisibility. Of course, you have the Thermal Sunder, which you could also put on Chroma's 1, so you have your ice and your fire, but then you lose access to your other elements. Nourish is always what people use on a Warframe, so I don't feel I should do that. I have heard people using Pillage as well on Chroma. Also, one ability where I'm looking for a Warframe to use it on is the Omamori from Kome. Because I think it would be funny to have like a gambling frame. Like, oh, you have a 50-50 chance of to get healed or to get damaged. But I wonder who would benefit from the Omamori. Wait, what do other people say about it actually? At higher levels, a 50% chance to heal, yes, but if the enemy does enough damage, then it's a 50% chance to instantly refill your HP and shields full and overshield. Oh. Oh, that's an interesting one. So you would want Omamori on someone who is tanky, has a lot of, well, armor, shield, HP value, so you can like maximize the gain out of. Wait, isn't Omamori then pretty much fine for Chroma then? Maybe I should try Omamori Chroma. Because when you get damaged, you get stronger. But with the Omamori, there's a chance to get healed instead. That sounds like a funny moveset as well. So what would exactly happen if I, for example, do this? Can I do automatic easing? I think this is fine for now. If we turn on the fog again. And we go to our dope sheet. I wonder, render this image. How dark is it gonna be? Pretty dark. What about this? What angle should I go for? I could do that next time, maybe. Like, I could make a start with the camera work for the first, what is it? 3 seconds or so. And then once we're done with the camera for the first 3 seconds, together with the walk, then we can start with the dice rolling next week, right? So we can actually pick up the dice and use our hands to go throw that shit. I think that works. Because I'm still not sure like which camera angle I should try. So I don't think it's worth to... Oh, wait, what a... I got an idea. What if you have a moving camera? So we lock in those locations. So what happens then in our first... Oh, look at that. We are already getting more movement. Oh, that's weird. That the camera's pretty much going into your crotch. That's not what we want. But if we have the camera moving there, then we can have the position of the camera maybe also moving like this. What would happen if we do this? Oh, that's very... On this we want some easy out, I think. Or was it? No, it's easy in, right? Easy in. That doesn't feel as easy in at all. Oh. It's like a whip effect. There might be a little bit too much movement for such a short time period. Hmm. Hmm. Can we put some effects on here as well? Let's see, graph, editor. I'm not sure about the camera work yet. I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Like, what would be a nice angle? Because, like, I think a forward shot could be cool, but so would a sideways shot. But also, like, a quick reveal shot would be nice as well. But we also definitely want to have that effect of walking out of the shadows, right? So maybe you should start the camera somewhere else then. Also, this is a remix from Lavender Town from Pokemon, like the first generation Pokemon. But it goes pretty hard eventually. If we render this image, what does it look like? Okay. I don't like that fast movement thing. What if we do it like this? Wait, why does it suddenly accelerate from there? Oh, so this camera has to be higher. Let's see. GZ. GY. Oh. Well, I think it's good to call it quits for today. We did our walking thing. Now we're gonna mess with the camera, and after the camera's done with this bit, we can go into the actual picking up item thing, which I already figured out, so we can just continue working next week. I think we're good for today. So I look a little bit light on the cheeks here, but that's also because we don't have light effects turned on, because this is with light effects. It would be nice though if the movement had more easy. I'm not sure how to do that yet, like the where is it? This graph editor. Like how to make sure that like the transition is smooth. Linear. Like where's that? Handle type. No, easy type. Easy in, no. See, this is the top and down movement. You have a right hand value, but where's the left hand value then? It seems to be very strict. Bounce, cubic. Oh, is it cubic? Also not really, but hey, it's better than what it was before, I guess. Like, I would love to be able to do this myself. Oh, is this it? Oh, that looks way smoother. Okay, let's save for this. And then we're gonna end stream. We're making a start. And thank you, Aiko, for wishing me a good rest. I think on Friday we'll be playing Girls Frontline 2 again, because there's like new missions available. So we can try that out. I don't have anything for Saturday at the moment. I did get gifted a game from Texan. I should probably give him a shout out. Let me see if I got his name correctly. Not that I accidentally shout out someone else. There we go. Does it work? Yeah, he's currently live. He's currently playing AI Limit as well. But yeah, he gifted me Rain World because he saw it was on my wish list, and before I also gifted him a game. So that was super nice of him to give me a game back. I just gifted him a game because I thought he would enjoy it, because he was playing like a lot of darker games, or like games with a, how do you call it, with like a sad ending or dark ending. So he was looking for something funny. So I just gifted him Pizza Possum, which was like $3, $4. It's just a silly game of a possum eating pizza and ransacking the entire town, eating everything, and then being hunted by dogs. Nothing like serious. It's just pure fun. Let's see. But then I should also probably look around on who to raid. Oh damn, this song is so nostalgic as well. That was the trailer music. They made a remix with the sound effects from the game. What's everyone doing at this age, or at this time? Is this like one of those weird time bits where some people haven't started streaming yet and others have already ended? What's everyone doing? Wait, are people 3D modeling? 3D model. No channels found. Oh, okay. Filter by track. 3D model. Modeling. Not finding anything either, huh? Mm. Do any of you guys actually watch Nero? Like Nero-sama? Or what was it called? Nero-sama? Or... I think how they're using AI is super funny. Like, most people are not a fan of AI, right? But at least that's a decent way of actually making use of it. There's some, yeah, seen only clips though. Yeah, same. So usually I just see the clips passing by, but I just think it's hilarious how the AI is like responding to input, right? Or like what kind of silly stuff they're up to. Like, I usually don't have a lot of time to watch streams, but the clips are really good. Also, this is a remix of Endwalker. Question to you guys, by the way. How did you like the playlist of music that I had on today? Since the training data is the Twitch chat, I don't see an issue. Yeah. And apparently the AI can now also learn to recognize images, but it's not as if they're using the images for anything, but it's more like recognize that a car is a car, or I don't know, food is food, something like that. Ah, you're liking the music? Good. Like, I wasn't sure because it's a little bit more higher pace than normal, including some rock songs. And definitely some high-paced Toho as well. Playlist was good? Okay, not too loud, not too soft, and not too noisy. Got it. Okay, then we can keep using this playlist more for 3D modeling, because I felt like before, because 3D modeling, it takes a lot of time, right? And if you keep listening to the same 8 songs, then eventually it's going to be repetitive, right? So there's definitely a lot more songs in this playlist, so it becomes less repetitive, and it is a nice variety between like faster songs and slower songs. But I haven't sorted them onto speed yet, so it makes sense like which song comes after what song, but I'm glad you guys liked it. Also, I'm learning that maybe I should, in the future, either I should start earlier on the day or I should start later, or maybe continue longer, because usually this time zone, or like this time, is very rough for finding people. Usually in around 2 hours or so, it becomes a lot easier to find people, but that also means that I'd be streaming till midnight, which also doesn't really work because I have to work the next day. Oh, I see Mikan is streaming. What is Mikan up to? You know what? Let's rate Mikan. I have not read her in a long time, and she doesn't stream very often. But her art is amazing. Like, I'm not sure what her plan is for today. If she just plans to chat or do art, but yeah, she's amazing with her art. Sadly, she doesn't have the confidence yet to accept commissions. But damn, she makes her own model look very good. Let's go there. Then I'm out for today, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye-bye for today, and have a good night rest.